Give me a minute and I'll give you an update on military aid to Ukraine, which includes 40 Scalp missiles from the French. So the French have come out and said that we see ourselves in an enduring friendship with Ukraine, and to that end have pledged 40 Scalp missiles and have ordered, as I understand it, new production of 78 self-propelled Caesar howitzers. These are the standard 155 millimeter NATO howitzer. You may think that 40 Scalp missiles isn't a lot. Yeah, tell that to the submarines and ships and HQs that have met the Scalp missiles. It's a big deal. It's especially a big deal as an American when France is ponying up these missiles, and instead of getting ATACMS over here, Mike Johnson is busy communicating with his orange Jesus about how they ought to seal the border from the big threat to America, immigration. Ugh, give me a break. Norway announced it's going to put up 175 million euros to increase production capacity in Norway, its defense industry. About half of that will go to artillery shells for Ukraine. There's also a group of Norwegian vets that are collecting and packaging winter clothing, cold weather gear for Ukrainians, and have sent 1,000 packages already. More are on the way. Not to be outdone, the Germans pledged 7 billion euros in aid to Ukraine. This is in addition to the estimated 50 billion or so that the EU should be ponying up soon as it figures out a way to get around Hungary's objections. Now, Hungary's objections have been of real concern, as has Fico's comments in Slovakia and Wilders' comments in the Netherlands. But we have maybe some good news on that too. The Slovakian parliament has just changed the law to allow weapons exports to Ukraine. Now, they haven't announced that they're sending any weapons yet, but they've changed the law to make it a possibility. And that's a big change in contradiction to Fico's statements, the prime minister's statements, regarding a neutral stance on sending weapons to Ukraine, but a positive stance on humanitarian aid. So we'll see how that plays out. And this has been a roundup of today's announcements of military aid to Ukraine.